So, fam, this is a really tough topic to discuss, but we feel it's an extremely important conversation. It's September, which means children and teachers are heading back to school. However, their schools might look a little different this year. The Sandy Hook Promise, an organization formed in the wake of the 2012 mass shooting at an elementary school, released a controversial PSA this week to show how the mass epidemic of gun violence is affecting kids. We're about to show you a small portion, just a warning that the footage may be disturbing to some viewers. The video shows children running for their lives, hiding in bathrooms, and using their socks as tourniquets. USA Today also recently reported that parents have been buying their children bulletproof backpacks and that schools have started mandating active shooter drills, new curved corridors, and, quote, shadow zones to help students hide in case of a shooting. Ladies, while the ad may be tough to watch, is this ad necessary today?
Yes.
Yeah, back in the, in the hood, remember when they used to put the metal detectors?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
my
what I'm
high school
saying?
had that.
Yeah, and so what happens is as the times change, we, have to do that for our schools. And if we're not gonna put gun legislation to try to help curb some of this, let's do something to help protect our children.
have to.
They're our future.
Something has to happen.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, man, my frustration is at an all-time high because it feels like nothing is happening. Like, all we do is write on Instagram, oh, we're so sad, and we're sending prayers for whatever that community is that was affected, for the families, but like, what are we actively doing to prevent the next shooting, as opposed to just getting used to hearing about these things and sending our prayers? I believe in the power of prayer, but I think it needs action as well. God gives us wisdom, and we need to put that into action.
The crazy thing is, I was thinking about you, Tam. I watched this in my dressing room, and I was thinking about you because I see you pack the lunches for the kids or drive them to school every day. And for anybody who does get uncomfortable, I got uncomfortable watching it. The truth is that being comfortable today in a situation like this is a privilege. We don't know what it's like to live through this, and there are actual parents and kids that have experienced this firsthand.
Families.
Yes.
If I'm honest, I have chosen not to look at it just because I'm not ready
Okay.
right now.
That's
real.
understandable.
But the reality is you need to.
Yeah.
I've experienced this in my life, so I already know what it feels like. Damn it.
I knew this was gonna be hard, but take your time.
Okay, so the reality is that I've lived and breathed the trauma. So there's a part of me that just wants to block it out. You know what I mean? Like, to move on, I am getting grief therapy. To move on, sometimes I just have to compartmentalize my days. But the reality is this stuff is happening way more than it should.